Hello there, gamers. I am not happy to make this video. In fact, I was hoping that I didn't have to make this video, but the more time passes by, the more I'm starting to think that I have to make this video. I have to talk about it because that's what I do. I share my experience with the game, and I also pick up on a lot of other people's experience. And the thing that I came to realize today is that update that we just got, the anniversary, 10-year anniversary update, is actually one of the worst updates we've had in a long time. And I know this sounds crazy. What? Anniversary update? Faction Wars overhaul? Tower of Time? Anniversary packs? Everything is so good. What are you talking about, Star and Sky? Well, let me tell you what I'm talking about. Let's start with good things. There are definitely good things in this update. And the best thing in this update, in my opinion, was the Tower of Time. Tower of Time was amazing. Let me tell you why. Reason number one. We had 50 floors, which means it's so much faster to complete. That's huge. Number two. It was very challenging, but it wasn't like impossible. It was really fun. I even managed to beat it on my beginner account, which was the first tower I ever beat on this account. It was super fun. I had a lot of fun. And rewards were just phenomenal. I've dropped so many epic fusion up cards, so many diamond fusion up cards, so many cameos. Like, I wish every single tower had rewards like this. So, Tower of Time, 10 out of 10. Fan-freaking-tastic. What else was great? I would say the packs, the soul packs that we got for anniversary were decent. Pretty much the same packs we get on major holidays like Christmas, maybe Black Friday. So we got basically a Black Friday in April. That's what we got. And that is pretty much it. That, in my opinion, is those two things were the best things about the update. I guess you could say that the combat pass is pretty good because it comes with Garrus and it comes with all the new rewards. Okay, I will say number 3 good thing is combat pass. Really nice. And the character himself, the Garrus, I think is a pretty good character. So I'm happy he is in the game. So three good things. Now let's talk about everything else. And we're gonna save the best for last. Let's start with the anniversary deals. I mean, most of them are already gone, but the anniversary packs that we had were horrible. And it's not something new. Pretty much every... there's no good deals in MK Mobile for paid packs. Not at all. This is the only game I play. The only one that doesn't run some kind of like special personalized offers for players. Every other mobile game literally gives you like really incredible deals that you cannot say no to, especially during holidays and events. And for MK Mobile, to have their 10 years anniversary, 10 years for a mobile game, it's an insane milestone. Like, they should have given us some incredible packs for $1, $3, $5 with some incredible value. They would have made so much money. They never do it. This was the best opportunity for them to do it. I don't understand. Instead, we got $100 packs with a bunch of random garbage in it. It's ridiculous. The anniversary packs were on par with all other horrible special packs. And in my opinion, it's just a spit in the face to all the players. They couldn't do something really nice and special on anniversary. Okay, they did do something. They gave us MK11 Scorpion for free. And also 6 other basic garbage gold cards. It's fine, I guess. I remember a couple years ago, anniversary pack had a guaranteed diamond in it, and it costed souls. And that wasn't even 10 years. It wasn't even 5 years. It was just a random anniversary. And everybody loved it. Everybody have been asking them to bring it back. 10-year anniversary. Perfect chance to show the fan base that they care. What do? Here's $100 pack that will basically have 0.1% chance to do something good for your account. You're welcome. I don't know. It's just the whole anniversary thing was extremely underwhelming. MK11 Scorpion is nice. Everything else was pretty much almost not. Almost doesn't matter. The only thing that mattered from anniversary was MK11 Scorpion. Everything else didn't count in my opinion. And the soul packs. The soul packs were decent. So yeah, in that department, I wouldn't say it's the worst it's ever been. It's just the same. It's just the same bad. But considering that we had a special occasion, it feels worse. Anyway, once again, I'm not trying to be negative. I've been contemplating on this for a long time, and I'm just curious to see how many people agree or disagree. So let's talk about the biggest selling feature of this update. The Realm Clash, the long-anticipated Faction Wars overhaul, something that's supposed to make this game mode great again. Well, my opinion on the Realm Clash after I've gone through the first season is that it made Faction Wars absolutely unplayable. It's absolute trash now. It's not worth it to even touch it. I haven't even registered in this season because like they killed it. The Faction Wars were almost dead. What they did, they killed it. And let me tell you why. So first of all, let's get out of the way these new realms. We have 5 realms. We used to have 5 factions. So what they did, they just replaced factions with realms. That's pretty much all it is. Still 5 leaderboards. Absolutely nothing has changed. The only thing that changed is that we now get an extra reward, which is based on your rank placement, which is a couple dragon crystals. The best reward, Elder God rank, gets 40. 40 dragon crystals in 2 weeks. They did improve the rewards for mid-season rewards, like these characters and gear. It's slightly better, than it used to be. But we used to have seasons 3.5 days long, so now we have seasons that are 2 weeks long. So we have 4 times longer seasons, which is 400% increase in duration. And I would say maybe 10-15 increase in rewards. And not only that, so Faction Wars used to be a pretty good game mode for beginners because they could farm gold character every 3 days pretty reliably, plus some extra souls and some uncommon gear and stuff. Well, those days are gone. You no longer can, as a beginner, farm a gold card every 3 days. You're gonna have to wait for 2 weeks. And not only that, the survivor battles refresh every 2 weeks now. So there is absolutely no way beginners can climb as high as they were able to, because they are just gonna run out of teams, and people with more teams that can get decent points are gonna be able to place higher. So not only we get rewards less often, we also don't get as high rank as we used to for the same amount of effort. I also remember somebody said something about no more hackers in the Faction Wars. Well, these guys with 1.2 billion points, I think they disagree with that statement. And if you notice, there is one guy with the same name in every single Faction Wars leaderboard, and he made one tower. He didn't even beat 15 like everybody else. He did 1. So, yeah, that seems legit. So, hackers are still in Faction Wars. Rewards are now 4 times less frequent. So, beginners who could benefit from Faction Wars pretty greatly. Like, I just made a beginner account, so I got so many gold cards and decent gear from Faction Wars. I don't anymore. It's just not worth it to play for beginners now, almost. Except for leveling up characters. And for older players, even with a reward boost, it's still not good enough compared to other modes they can spend their time in. Which makes, in my opinion, Faction Wars even more obsolete than it was before this update, which was kind of the point. to bring it back. But instead, they made it absolutely worthless. It's absolutely ridiculous. But not only that, let's check out the store. So, once again, let's be logical here. So what they did, and I'm going to switch to my beginner account for this one. They made it harder to get blood rubies because you could farm this amount in 3.5 days. Now you can farm a little bit more in 2 weeks, 4 times longer seasons. So your income in terms of blood rubies have dropped significantly. So what's the most logical thing to do for the blood rubies shop? Probably drop the prices to accommodate it. And also they added new cameo packs in the store, so there's more things to spend your blood rubies on. So come on, it makes sense. Let's drop the prices, right? Wrong! They raised the prices for everything. The characters went from 1,600 rubies to 2,000 rubies, which is 25% increase. Speaking about tariffs, which has got a massive tariff on Blood Ruby Shop in MK Mobile. Equipment went from 400 to 800. It doubled. It's freaking doubled the price, and they didn't say to anybody, say, okay, the prices are going up. Maybe if you want to get some hero characters, maybe do it now. People were saving their blood rubies because they said that they're going to be able to get more stuff with them. But that was a lie. It's now less. It's now much less. It's going to take double the amount of blood rubies to max out a piece of gear now. For what? For less blood rubies coming in, we have higher prices? How does that make sense? Explain this to me. Fine, we have cameos now. But who cares? Cameo system, in my opinion, is still extremely flawed, despite the fact that they rebalanced some of the cameos. And that video is coming out very soon. I'm going to take a look at all the new changed cameos and see if there's any really good ones. But the cameos, like the only cameo, in my opinion, that matters is Reptile cameo for healing in crypts, in towers, and Survivor. Everything else, you only need a cameo to escape special attacks. Okay, maybe now when you have ability to upgrade cameos with cards and not rubies, which once again, we cannot get any more cards since the Tower of Time is gone. So there is still no good way to upgrade cameos. Maybe there is going to be some place to get a stun cameo, a snare cameo. But look at these odds. These odds are horrible. For 800 blood rubies. That's like... That's months. If you're a casual player, this is a month's worth of Faction Wars grinding. Like, come on. Like, when you think about all of this, they ruined Faction Wars. The most underutilized game mode. Well, I guess after Battle Mode. Battle Mode is completely dead. Faction Wars was nearly dead. Barely anyone played it except beginners to level up their characters and farm those gold cards every 3 days. Now there is... Once again, the only reason left to play Faction Wars is to level up your characters, and those gold cards are not coming as frequent anymore. So, yeah, there is not a single good change about Faction Wars. Every single thing they did, they either didn't change, they basically reskinned factions to realms, and then they made everything else worse. Am I wrong? Am I seeing something? Am I missing something? What is the improvement? What is Faction Wars 2.0? Where is the improvement? And sure, you can make an argument. This is part 1. Star in Sky. Part 2 is going to come. It's going to make this game mode better than Crypts. Well, that's great if that happens. But we just got the update with part 1, which made it worse. And which we're stuck with for the next 2 to 3 months until the next update. And that also means that now all the best things that were about this update, the Tower of Time, the anniversary packs, all of it is gone. It's finished. It ended. And we're stuck with worse game, in my opinion, than it was before this update, for the rest of this update. They say they updated rewards in the towers. They made sure that they're more... like make more sense for the... They didn't. They didn't. Classic Tower did not receive any of the new characters, even for a chance to be in the pool. Now, the basic Classic Tower did, which is crazy. But the Fatal one, it has good cards in it. Don't get me wrong, but like, they're good, but they're not new. They're all the cards that we can get from other packs. In fact, most of the cards in this pack drop from beginner summon packs. Pretty much any summon pack. Why would you want a card that drops from every kind of summon pack in your tower reward pool? It doesn't make any sense. These are not upgrades, in my opinion. And speaking of the bugs, all the same bugs still happen. At least we got Ermac. Oh my god, I forgot. Number 4, good thing of this update, we got Ermac back and Fujin. Oh no, wait, we didn't. You can't really call this an improvement because they literally just fixed the thing they broken for the entire update. So I'm not even going to count this. They basically just put it to rights. That's what they did. The bugs are still here. The glitches, the crashes, the connection issues, all the good old problems with MK Mobile are still here. Faction Wars is barely playable now, and we are stuck with horrible towers for the next 3 months. I guess I'm gonna go farm some crypt. This is very disappointing. I'm curious to know your opinion in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think this was a good update? Do you think it was a horrible update? If you think I'm wrong about Faction Wars, I'm open. My mind is open. Change my mind. Tell me how Faction Wars are better now. I'm very curious. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'm looking forward to seeing the comments to this video. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Yeah.